Mhm.
your foreigners to me just sounds temporary, and it sounds like it's a
Mm.
you and us thing. And I'll tell you why this I realized that this word really triggered me. I was having dinner with a elderly couple, and there was some publication around the horses that had rammed into the London buses, and there was some accidents in London. You might remember this from a year, probably a year ago. And I'm being such a huge animal welfare advocate. I said, well, horses shouldn't be riding around in London anyway. I just feel like, and he said, well, it's always been that way, and it's for the Queen
Yeah.
or the royal family. And I was like, just because it's been that way forever doesn't mean that it must continue on. We understand more around animal welfare. Traffic is greater than it was, when things like this started. So it doesn't mean that it should be that way. And he said, you know, foreigners shouldn't be coming into this country and trying to change change the way things are done. And I was like, so shocked, and I was like, "Whoa, wait. Are you wait, are you serious?" He's like, "Yeah, foreigners always come in here and they think that they can just change things from the way that they are. They should respect our culture and tradition and da 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 da." And I was like, "But what about the people that are immigrating over here, and they're your doctors and nurses and teachers and you know helpers, and they're supporting the economy. So you're saying that they can come here and work, but they're not allowed to have an opinion on the society that they now contribute to? Is that what you're saying?"
Ooh.
And he was very adamant that yes, that's absolutely what he's saying. And I
Mm.
became very upset by that. And um, you know, in hindsight, everybody, when they're in these confined groups of friends or environments, they can't see other perspectives. They can't learn about other things because it's very narrow.
Makes sense, yeah.